welcome back to my channel, Confessions of a Dollar Tree Addict. I'm Marina and we're gonna do a Dollar Tree haul, and there is so much awesome stuff. So here's the deal. Tell your friends, tell your family you're spending the weekend at the Dollar Tree, because honestly, if you're watching this video, you're gonna want to spend the weekend at the Dollar Tree. If you missed my walkthrough, you're gonna want to spend the weekend at the Dollar Tree. Check out my last walkthrough, you guys. The Dollar Tree is just killing it. Now, I know a lot of you love fall decor, but a lot of you are sick of seeing fall decor, and the Dollar Tree had me to the point where I'm sick of seeing fall decor. But this weekend, I'm finding that fall decor, because there are some items in this fifth round of fall decor that they're giving us that are even better than the items that I showed you guys in my last video. It's driving me crazy, but I have to say I've been very selective, and I'm really proud. I'm staring over there because I'm looking at my little turkey pumpkin sitter and my little boucle pumpkin and my little luminescence Dollar Tree light on my little shelf, and I'm like, I love my purchases. I'm staring at my cute little shelf that's bringing me nothing but joy, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Look at how adorable this is, and I love the "a smile is the prettiest thing you can wear" sign. I feel like it is something to be grateful and thankful for. When you can smile, that is a sign of gratitude at life in general. And I just love this little turkey sitter with the beaded feet. He was $3. This is one of the new luminescence lights that I hauled in my past video. I just love it. And the boucle pumpkin, these are some of my favorite Dollar Tree finds. I have been really selective. Sometimes I come home and I'm like, I know exactly where this is going, and I just put it there because I get so happy. And I do walkthroughs. Not every Dollar Tree hauler does walkthroughs, so my hauls are kind of like a little time for us to get together and chit chat, I feel like, about how I feel about everything. My hauls are more like reviews, because you guys know that I'm like completely using and eating and tasting and living with these items by the time that I get to haul them, or I've donated them, at which point you may never see them. Like, I bought this grateful pumpkin. I didn't buy all of them because I don't have a place for all of them, but I love the colors. I love the colors. Obviously, I love yellows and teals and oranges and black and white. Those are my things. Like, I just love a lot of color, and certain things that hit the Dollar Tree make my heart happy. Like, for example, this. There is no way in the world that I didn't want one of these for myself. I actually had to buy this one for myself. It doesn't even really go in my kitchen, but I really don't even care. Like, I just was like, I'm going to do something with this. You can also use these as your hot glue gun rest, which I think is very cool. Like, if you have a craft room, you could put one of these where you keep your hot glue gun. And yeah, it might get damaged, but it's better than damaging your desk or your table. It was $1.25. And I bought the lemon one for a future lemon themed subscriber appreciation gift, because we all know I love lemons. It's yellow, love them. And I absolutely love this pattern, love it. And there was a third one, which I've already put away for a subscriber appreciation gift that is Valentine oriented, because it's got like hearts on it. I'm going to put a picture of it, but I did buy all three. After I was done with the video, I went and grabbed the other one just in case for some crazy reason you have been, I don't know, nowhere near Dollar Tree hauls. There's always something to be thankful for, and I love the heart. So I'm going to put this in my Valentine themed subscriber appreciation gift, and I had put it away because I tend to lose these things, but I figured, you know what, Marina, make sure that they see what you're talking about, just in case for some reason you haven't seen it. But they're all really nice, and I couldn't help it. This one was absolutely for me. I love that thing. I don't know what I'm doing with it, because I don't need a spoon rest in my kitchen, but I decided I'm gonna have to have a spoon rest because it's so colorful and joyous, and those go for like $8.99 or $9.99 at Walmart. I mean, how could you not grab it at the Dollar Tree? The first thing that I want to say is I love these, and I don't usually, you know what, I'm wondering what the fake sugar is in here. Realize that the reason that I like them so much is because they have Splenda, as opposed to Sweet and Low or any of those other sweeteners. And honestly, Splenda tastes the best. It's splendid, but it does ultimately, every time I get hooked on Splenda, it does cause me stomach issues because it's just not good for you. But I'm trying to not have sweets. I'm trying to get really on board with cutting sugar out of my diet. Really and truly what I believe is happening, I mean, I can't necessarily completely attribute it to it because I don't have any proof, but I know my truth. And I did get my booster vaccine, and ever since I got my booster vaccine, I have been sick. Like, my veins have had these phantom little explosions, and at first I thought I was having a heart attack. I went to the cardiologist. You guys have been here with me through all of that. I talk about it a little bit in my premieres, but I'm trying to eat cleaner and live cleaner, and it's not easy because, I mean, for me, actually, my go-to is raw foods. I like raw vegan diet, but I have 2 men in my house that don't, and it's hard to budget for all of that. But I'm trying to make a place for me lately, and I've gone back to my guilty pleasure. There's this farm stand supermarket that I love to shop in, and I just have been eating lots of whole raw fruits and vegetables because I'm having a lot of circulation issues. For those of you who know, I bought a membership to the pool. I have a pool. I put my membership on hold, but all summer my pool was freezing. It was absolutely awful. But it's really good for your circulation to swim. So I'm going to start that up again now that Chris is going back to school. But long story short, I don't want to drive you guys crazy, but I have been having a lot of circulation problems, and it's really stressful. It's hard to accept that. There is no cure for lymphedema or vein insufficiency. You just have to kind of put the fires out as they start, and weight does have an issue. So I'm trying really hard to lose weight. Long story short, you guys, I love these, and I'm using them once a day. I don't drink this stuff all day long, but what I like to do is I take one of these Dole packs. This one is strawberry pineapple, and this one is tropical splash. I think they are so yummy, and I put them in a pitcher full of ice. So I'm making like a whole blender full with one pack. I add almond milk or coconut water, which I love coconut water. And coconut water is very good for you. It's very hydrating. And when you have circulatory problems, hydration is important, but coconut water is actually more hydrating than regular water. So, and I love coconut water. So I've been doing that and adding, if I have some fruits on hand, I'll add some fruit to it, and I make a big, but it's not really a smoothie. It's kind of just like a regular drink with some fruits blended into it, coconut water or water. I put lemon, real lemon in it. I don't know. I've been doing it different every day, but the first time I tried it was with this tropical splash, almond milk, a ton of ice, and I just blended it till it was a smoothie of like a frozen drink, and I had it in the pool and I loved it. And it's been hot out, so yeah, so I'm really enjoying these for now. Am I going to drink them always? No, because I don't want to always use Splenda. I have been drinking a lot of seltzer water, which has no chemicals or anything. Well, everything has chemicals in it, let's be serious, but it's got less in it. And that Pure Sparkle mandarin orange and lemon lime drink, I love it, that the Dollar Tree has right now. It's 4 for $1.25. I think that's a good deal. I actually like it better than the bubbly. Then I did grab a couple of these. Now this is boring, but I have to say it's a very good size. I did find a long time ago, maybe even long before many, the round pumpkin and the leaf pattern fall beautiful food storage containers. And I honestly, at this point, have 10. I bought 5 and 5 of each. I love them because the lemon ones did not go everywhere, but crazily enough, I've been seeing the pumpkin ones everywhere, and I'm like, they may not make them next year. I'm gonna have a ton of these because I love them for food storage. They are #1 in my world. But I did pick up 2 of these because honestly, these are bigger. They're much bigger than those round, beautiful containers. And sometimes this is the perfect meal prep size. Now, this was another very exciting find. I'm like really excited about it. And I feel like they brought it just in time for Thanksgiving because we all demolish our kitchens during Thanksgiving. Blessed are the meal makers. That's all I'm going to say. And this year, I'm probably going to be a meal maker again. I volunteer to cook for some of the women who don't have kitchens, and stuff like that and bring them food, I might need to put 2. I did pick up 3, 1 as a gift, but this is a copper liner. Now you can use it. You know what? This is so cool. You can feel the metallic content to it. It is copper oven liner, like I'm sure you guys already know. You can put it in a baking tray like it shows there. You can use it in so many ways, but well, first of all, you can use it in so many ways to spare your pan from getting ruined. But I actually plan on putting 2 on the bottom of my oven. So as my turkeys and pies and all of that is bubbling in there, it boils over and doesn't demolish the oven. Because I would rather buy a new used oven than clean my oven. I know that that's a terrible thing to say, but that's the actual truth. I hate cleaning the oven, hate it. But it says that you can copper oven liner. You see that? You can put it right on. You can put it right on the rack in the oven, which I think is great. It literally will spare your oven from getting filthy. I thought it would be a little bigger, so I'm gonna need 2 because my oven is like a normal sized oven. I read off the dimensions, but isn't this cool? Wonder what else we could do with these. These are so cool. What are you guys doing with them? I feel like this is like a space-aged product. It's almost like a weave, but it's copper. It's so cool. For $1.25, it's got to be it has to be a polymer blend of copper and silicone or something. I'm going to assume because it's malleable. I mean, it's not sheer copper. Copper is way too expensive. People literally steal people's pipes and pawn them to make money. So there's no way that the Dollar Tree is selling pure copper for $1.25. But whatever it is, it's going to spare me having to clean my oven like a crazy lady. And I'm psyched about that. And I think for $1.25, that's a great find because things like this, even online, are like $10 and up. Even at Bed Bath & Beyond, they carried it. I don't even know if Bed Bath & Beyond is still in business. I think they might be in business a little bit, but it was not $1.25 at Bed Bath & Beyond, that's for sure. And maybe that's why they went out of business. Now, this item I actually shared in a very recent walkthrough, which is uncommon for me, but I'm really eager to use this because it's super cool. And I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. It has 100 lumens, which I think is bright. You guys, look at that. That is a bright light. It does have the hook. I don't want to blind you. And it has an on-off switch, but it also is magnetic. So I wish I had something metal. Oh, let's see. Okay, so here is the wah moment. This is a metal vintage Pepsi sign. It does have a magnet on the bottom, but if you want to hang it on something in order to shine that light facing down at you, it's not going to stay because the batteries make it too heavy. So wah. They did not well think that out, but at least they did give us the hook so we can hang it. And perhaps if you are magnetizing it straight down as opposed to this way, it will be magnetic, because this way the batteries may not pull it down. See, it's top heavy, it's not balanced. You guys see what I'm saying? Like, the batteries are here and there's 3 of them, so it's too heavy for this to stay magnetized. But I suspect that yeah, so you can't, it will work. You can't do it like this, so you can shine a light like sticking out from somewhere, maybe over whatever, but you can do it like this. It will balance itself ultimately. So it's half a wah, because that's pretty cool for $1.25. That looks legit. But I kind of feel like kids will enjoy this during sleepovers. They come in orange and they come in yellow, and I think that they're so cool. I just think they're really cool for that money. I feel like kids could go on little expeditions in the backyard, or when they're having sleepovers, and when their kids are done, the adults can use it too. It's a great item for $1.25, and it's very, very bright. Now these, they seem to be making their way all across the country. And I feel pretty confident that if you really want these, you will find them. Comment down below if you were able to find these pretty easily. They seem to be popping up everywhere. And what these are body mists by Yardley of London, and they're 2 ounce. And you guys know that Yardley is a trusted brand name. Of course, you can do anything you want with them. You can add them with soap or something that is scent related or color related in a gift basket. Now, they come in 3 scents. This is English Rose. Wow, you know what? I don't like rose normally, but this reminds me of the Body Shop. Their English Rose line, that's what this smells like. I'm actually kind of shocked. It has a very real rose scent. Yeah, wow, that is shocking because I actually hate rose. I hate roses. I don't like the look of, I can't say that I hate them, but they're not my favorite. I like daisies and Gerber daisies. Black Eye Susan. Ooh, Summer Breeze smells good. Summer Breeze smells like daisies. I don't know that daisies have a scent, but if they had like an overwhelming scent, this is what it would smell like. It smells like sweet orange, citrus, beach, suntan happiness, but orange and lemons and floral. This is a fun, you know what? This smells good. Summer Breeze makes me feel fine. That's what goes through my head. And then English Lavender, that smells like real lavender. These are pretty cool. I wonder what their like deal is, like staying power, because it almost smells like manly lavender, if there's any such thing. It has like a little kick of like, this is nice. It's not what I expected it to smell like. It has almost a little bit of a manly, like deodorant after the lavender. Let me know if you thought that too. This is a really cool scent. I feel like you could use it as a room spray and anybody would love it. And that's the thing. You could use these as room spray. They'll probably last a lot longer than anything else. Although the Summer Breeze I think is my favorite. They're all nice depending on what your personal preference is, but for $1.25, you can't go wrong with that, because I was looking at the actual air fresheners, because I was going to say, nah, they've given us some good air fresheners lately that do last, because this Tahitian Sunset is nice. Really nice, you guys. As well as the apple one that I love. But, I mean, those make great stocking stuffers, and you can put them with the lotions if you still have a little stockpile. I suspect that they're going to bring the Yardley lotion back before Christmas. So, buy a few of these and wait it out, because they're going to slow play it, but they're going to bring them back. I feel pretty confident about that. Then I found this Crest White 3D toothpaste, and I have been looking and looking and looking for that sensitive gum one forever, and I couldn't find it, and I was kind of devastated about it. Then I found this, and this is Crest 3D White Brilliance, our most advanced up to 100% surface stain removal in 5 days, vibrant peppermint, active stain prevention, and a 24-hour protection. Now, I did actually see this on the shelf, and I didn't pay any attention to it. And then one day I was walking through the store, and I looked at it again, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That is a cool toothpaste. It just, I didn't catch it at first because it blends in with a lot of the other Crest smaller tubes of toothpaste. I'm so used to those red ones that are fancy schmancy that it just did not occur to me that this was a really good toothpaste. And I have been on the hunt for the sensitive one, the one with the pink little like writing on it that says sensitive by Crest. I never found that, but this is a 3.9 ounce tube, and you guys know my theory. If the tube sits like this, it's good toothpaste. And this one sits like this. I love toothpaste like that. So if you've been on the hunt for some really good toothpaste, make sure that you don't miss it like I did, because I really hardly ever miss anything, but I honestly walked past this several times. It was just blending in with all the other exciting Crest toothpaste, but this is something they don't normally carry. And this specific formulation of toothpaste is like $8 at Walmart. So why would I not want to try that? Now, I do have sensitive gums and teeth, and something like this may irritate my teeth. So I will alternate. I'll use this one day, and then I'll use my sensitive toothpaste the next day. I'll continue to alternate. And if it starts to really bother me, I'll skip a few weeks and then I'll do it again. But I mean, I think that the promise of it removing surface stains in 5 days will probably work, even if I have to spread those 5 days across, 5 weeks in order to get the uses in. But this is a cool product to try for $1.25, and a lot of you don't have sensitive gums, so it's a home run, because it's $8 toothpaste for $1.25. I mean, that right there gives you $6 and change to spend on other fun, frivolous items like the Yardley soaps that you could buy for some friends. Like, that's my Dollar Tree math. If I'm saving money in one area, I can spend it in another or buy things to donate, and that's how I do it. Now, of course, there are tons of garments. Oh my gosh, I found boxes and boxes of pajamas the other day that are not in this haul, but you guys, they have kids pajamas, pajama sets for $1.25. I bought this t-shirt specifically by Anvil with a scoop neck. Anytime I find it in, any color that I find it in, I buy it. It is one of my favorite shirts. The sleeve is amazing. Everything about it is just absolutely marvelous. I love that it has like this cute 3/4 sleeve. It's purple, which is like a shocking color to find in the Dollar Tree. And purple, Sadie, purple. And it is such a nice t-shirt. It's one of my all-time favorite cuts of t-shirts. This one is actually in a 2XL, and it's really very, very nice quality. I love it. I've gotten it in gray, peach, blue, and purple now, and I absolutely love that t-shirt. And then this one is a 3XL. It's kind of big, but it's a Gildan, so this one will shrink it because it's heavy cotton, and it's just a simple hot pink v-neck, but I'm gonna wear it with my pajamas. Like, I have lots of pajama bottoms that I obviously like to sleep in, or yoga pants or print pants that I like to buy. And they don't come with tops because I don't really necessarily buy them in the pajama section. I'm weird about my jammies. I like to be able to go out and about in them if I want to. So I picked up 2 of these pink t-shirts because they're like the perfect thing to sleep in. And for $1.25, you just cannot go wrong with that. Now, these Snuggadoos are mine. Lord knows I have a lot of socks, and I find a lot of socks, and I buy a ton of socks, but they're not for me. These Snuggadoos feel the softness, one size fits all. The really long Snuggadoos, they're my favorite Snuggadoo socks, because even if you wash them and they shrink, they end up fitting your foot because they're so long that they'll fit you no matter what. And I love that. So these are always in play at my house. I have my black and white striped ones from last year. I have the red one. I just love those socks. And you can always use more socks as winter comes. Of course, they get used up. You're putting on boots and walking around. They just get used up. Now let's talk about Thanksgiving tableware. I am obsessed with it. It is so pretty. They incorporated yellow into it. I had to buy it. I'm not necessarily even doing Thanksgiving here, but I bought it because I don't care. I'll use it in the fall at some point, even if it's not on Thanksgiving. I love these colors. And of course, I picked up some more of these because I like to use them as gift bags, like something to put my gifts in. This is the large one. And then the smaller ones I like to use for makeup brushes, or I like to grab one of these and throw whatever makeup it is that I need for the day in that bag. And then when I come home at night, I usually put it away. I have makeup in my car, but sometimes I'm wearing a color that I don't normally wear and I need to bring it with me. So these are just good for things like that. I use these, and I said it in my last video, for everything but food. I don't really put food in them. I just don't. I know that's what they're intended for, but for me, it's like they're great for other uses, and they're so good for them that I love them and always scoop them up. They work great. I just love them. Then I cannot even tell you guys how in love with this print I'm in. I want to decoupage everything in my house to match this. Like, I would like to put this on drawer fronts. This is a good decoupaging pattern. It's beautiful. Imagine decoupaging something small like those little wooden boxes and then putting little flowers on them, or I don't know. This print is phenomenal. I love it. Absolutely love it. Then this is beautiful. This is the 24 pack. They did have larger napkins, but I kind of like to get 24 napkins, and I don't care what size they are. To me, the more, the merrier. So the 24 pack was the way to go for me. Then you get 16 of these super pretty paper plates, and they really are super pretty. I mean, they're so thin. You guys know they're super duper thin. They're not amazing quality. You're not going to eat your Thanksgiving dinner on this plate. You're just not. But you can eat your Thanksgiving dessert. You could put some pie or some salad on there. And then these, you get 6. I'm going to see how thick they are, because I'm thinking I might have to double up on them. Because I mean, I love the size of them. This is a Thanksgiving platter for real. But okay, no. See, these are a little thicker, and you can eat your Thanksgiving meal on this. I'm not sure what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. I honestly do not have plans yet, but we're doing something. And I know that I'm cooking for other people, more than likely, to drop off for people that don't have kitchens. And I love this platter. I absolutely love it. I'll keep it forever. I have on top of my cocoa bar, I have like a wire mesh bin that it's like a shelf, but it's like a bin. And I keep all of these type of serving trays in there year round. And depending on the season, I just put that one in the front, because like I tell you guys all the time, there is no away in this house. Things are just camouflaged. They go behind things. They go behind the scenes, and then they come up to the forefront when they're relevant. So like behind this one will be the summer one and the flamingo one, and I'll just put this out, and then come Christmas, I'll put the Christmas one in front of it, and that's what shows. But this is my favorite one I think they've ever made. I love the sunflowers. I love the yellow. I love the colors in it. I know a lot of people love the other one too, because it had pine cones in it, which is really uncommon for Thanksgiving. And I thought that was pretty cool, because you could actually transition it from Thanksgiving and use it for Christmas as well. But I really loved the yellow, so I picked the yellow and went with it. And I did pick up the kids' tablecloth. I don't know where that is, in case, because I may go to my family's house, at which point we can use the kids' tablecloth. Then the Essie polish. There's one polish sitting here. I guess I never hauled it, so I'm going to swatch it for you guys. It's so cool. It is a gold glitter. Do you guys see that? Of course. This is going to come in really handy St. Patty's Day. It's one of the Looks Effects by Essie. A Christmas time I will use this. I have gold glitter right now over my toenails are painted this fluorescent orangey orange color, and on top of it I had them put orangey gold glitter, because I love glitter. They did want $8 extra to put glitter on top of this polish. That is the only reason I didn't let them do it, because I feel like that is kind of a ripoff. I just wanted, instead of a top coat, a glitter top coat, but they charge $8 extra, and I was like, nah, I'll do that myself. But I love glitter, and I almost always have glitter top coat. So I'm just gonna swatch it on this piece of paper, because I forgot to oh my goodness. The Essie glitter polishes are really cool, because sometimes when you buy a glitter polish, the glitter doesn't come out. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. It doesn't like stick to the polish enough to come out. You have to fish it out and scoop it on. But look at that. The glitter came out really nice. This is good polish. And it's not dried up, because I've tried the other ones. And this one is called Rock at the Top. Rock at the Top. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love that. I'm going to use that to the very end. A couple more Thanksgiving. So there's a couple more Thanksgiving items. These. Now, I did actually buy this one last year, so I already have it, and I've been using it. And I picked up 2 more, because I sort of feel like for lunches in the fall or light dinners, I would kind of like to use these as dinner plates. They are just nice. I honestly, the one that I have like this from last year, I've used a million times when I want to have like a sandwich or something. I just put it in this plate. It's supposed to be a tray, but I like using it as a plate. It makes me feel fancy. Do you guys ever see that commercial? You're fancy now. Sometimes I don't even know what that commercial is from, but it always plays in my head. Trying to remember, but they're like, you're fancy now. Whenever I do things like that, that's what I think in my head. I'll be eating my tuna sandwich or whatever it is, and I'll be like, you're fancy now. So I love that. I don't know, it's the stupid little things that actually make me happy. So I picked up 2 more because I might actually get 1 more orange, so that way I'll have 2 white and 2 orange in case somebody comes over and I feel like being fancy and putting their tuna sandwich on one of these. That's what I'll do, because I just feel like they're fun for the fall, and it doesn't have to be just for Thanksgiving. This could be, and they're not glass, they're not going to break, which of course you guys know by now is important to me, because I'm so clumsy. But you know, I could just serve someone lunch with this napkin and this plate, and it's like a fall tablescape. I love it. I love it. And it's not a lot. It's not like over the top. I just love that. And it will bring me joy every time I use it, not just on Thanksgiving, which to me is kind of important. If I'm going to spend my $5 on, well, I've had one since last year, like I said. So, I mean, that doesn't even count. But if I'm going to spend my $3.75, I would like to get a lot of uses out of it. And they're lightweight. They're not going to break. The other one lasted. I've put it in the dishwasher, you guys. It's come out fine. And this says, it doesn't say you could put it in the dishwasher, but I put it in the top rack and it literally comes out fine. Absolutely fine. These are almost indestructible. So I love that about them. The next thing that I grabbed was 2 more of these, even though my son is allergic to milk. It seems like the shelf-stable milk does not bother his stomach as much as regular milk. Why that is, I haven't figured it out yet, but I don't know, but he likes it. This does contain carrageenan, which normally I don't really like to allow that in my home, but it doesn't bother my son's stomach, and he can drink it as a treat every once in a while. So I picked up 2 more just to put away. He doesn't drink it all the time or every day, but just to have it in case he feels like having it, it's good to have on hand. And then I picked up 2 of the Marcel's Modern Pantry oat milk, because now this I love. This is what I've been putting in my blender drinks, and I use this for my cereal. I like to eat decadent, bad, trashy cereal with sugar with this oat milk, because I feel like it balances, because I do have like an affinity to some sugary cereals every once in a while. In my last haul, I shared with you guys a bunch of La-Di-Da socks and all kinds of socks that I have found. But then the other day I found this moderate compression 1520 gold toe sock. I found gold toe compression socks before, but I've never found them in this box. And these are a size 6 to 9 moderate compression gold toe, support for feel, good feet and legs, single pair. I mean, I could always use a pair of compression socks. That's for sure. Let's take a, ooh, wait a minute. Wow, I like this. Look, it's like very, do you guys see that? It's loose. That's cool. They're size 6 to 9, but you know what? That's okay. Ooh, these are nice. Wait a minute. Is there only one sock? Okay, I thought I only got 1 sock. I was like, oh my God, I was gypped. But no, there's 2. And that, you know why I'm so paranoid? Because I bought those the elbow braces by Copper. John, can you hand me that Copper Care box right there? I just asked my husband to hand this to me, and I told him, do you know that we bought an empty box? And he said, only you. Look, you guys, check your boxes. Yes, I bought an empty Copper Care elbow brace box. I did pick up more than one of these, so I did have one. I bought 3, 2 of them were empty. So I'm opening everything from now on, because that is really cruddy. You know what? My thing is, if you're going to steal it, at least leave the box open. Please, this has been a public service announcement. If you're going to steal from the Dollar Tree, can you at least leave the box open so that I do not get robbed as well? Because do you really think that Dollar Tree's gonna believe me when I go back and tell them, excuse me, I got an empty box? So they didn't only rob the Dollar Tree, they also robbed me. Actually, at the end of the day, the Dollar Tree sold me an empty box. So that just blows. But either way, now I'm gonna check to make sure that there's always, you know what, these are really insanely nice. These are nicer than others. And I love that. That's cool. In the comment, and they have like a herringbone pattern in them too. So I'm fancy now. That commercial is gonna forever run through my head. You're fancy now, but you guys see that cool pattern? Oh my gosh, I love it. But are you guys seeing gold toe socks in your stores too? Or where did this even come from? I was shocked to see it on the shelf. Sometimes they're inventory gems, but I don't even think that store did inventory, so I just don't know where that gold toe came from. Now, these have become a standard pickup for me. I do buy other types of maxi pads for donating, but for me, I love these overnight pads. You get 6 for $1.25, and I love their scent. I actually just love them. I think they're awesome. 100% cotton covered, no dyes, no chlorine, no added fragrances. You guys are sick of looking at these, but I'm not sick of buying them. I will always buy these until there are no more in the store. I think they are awesome. This is the size that I like, the only size that I buy, and they're great for overnight use. Now, you guys know that I was looking for this jar endlessly. Of course, I found it a couple weeks ago on a road trip, and then I found it again. So now I have 3. I love this jar, and it's big. Do you guys see that? You can put your whole hand in here. I love it. I love it so much. You could put teas in here. I wanted it for honey, but, and I don't know. You know what I actually may put in here? Ginger tea. Have you guys ever bought, it's like I'm going to show you guys. I recently went to one of my favorite stores, and I'm actually going to grab it. I recently did a really short walkthrough that you guys have either seen or will be seeing in one of my favorite local supermarkets. It's like a farm. It's like a weird supermarket. I don't think it's a chain, but it's like a wholesale vegetable produce and meat market. I love that place. And they carry this honey ginger tea in this big Mama Jamma jar that you can put in water, cold or hot. It does contain corn syrup. In my old neighborhood that was predominantly like a Korean and Chinese market neighborhood, they had a lot of them. They used to have one like this that did not have corn syrup in it. It didn't have high fructose corn syrup at all, which was much better. And it was just made with cane sugar, and it's a ginger tea that it has tons of ginger in it. It's really amazing. You basically scoop it out with like a honey scooper. You put 2 blobs of it into hot water or cold water, and you drink it. And I'm very prone to gut issues and throat. I always have sore throats, laryngitis, and this ginger tea really, really helps me. And I picked up this one to try it because I had never tried this brand, and I didn't want to drive all the way to my old neighborhood. It does contain the high fructose corn syrup in it, which is a bummer, but it's okay. I'm going to use it in the meantime. But I think I'm going to put it in here because it's just going to look so much better, and it's easier to scoop out like that. But let me know if you've ever tried this honey ginger tea. Now, it does have some honey in it, but oh, that's the other thing. The one that I normally buy is just a jar full of honey with some cane sugar in it, and it crystallizes, and it has the ginger because they boil the ginger in sugar. But this one has very little honey in it and a lot of corn syrup. It is what it is. I just needed it because my throat has been killing me. So I was super excited to find this in that store just to give it a shot. But they have a lot of awesome produce, really fresh and delicious. And anyway, I bought this. I'm going to put it in this jar, and it's going to make me happy every single day of the winter when I'm having some hot ginger honey tea. And yeah, I'm just really psyched about finally finding this and having 3. I love these jars. I think that they are so, so beautiful for all sorts of storage purposes. Obviously, you can put them in your bathroom with bath salts, with bee-oriented stuff around them. You can make some beautiful gift baskets with teas and this jar, and if you can buy honey and fill it with raw honey, that would be even more amazing. But I probably will end up doing that in the end, because I do end up at some point going to farmers markets and buying for the winter a big jar of local honey. So I probably will end up doing it, but I haven't done it yet. But that's what I had in mind. But you need a big jar to fill this, and it'll last you like the whole year. This was a wish list item, and I have to tell you guys, I couldn't be, when I found it, I felt like zippity doodah, zippity a, like I don't know what else to say. It's the stupidest things that make me utterly happy. These are adorable for $1.25, even if they don't work amazing, which they actually work very well. Well, at least the floral ones did. I would still buy them, I'm not gonna lie, because they're in the shape of a leaf, and in the fall, that is awesome. But in my last haul, I showed you guys that little tea light that was like mercury glass. I'm gonna put these, that's why I had to have them in that at the sink with my pump bottle that I'm making out of the other pumpkin shaped glass jar. I'm gonna make a soap dispenser out of it, and that's going to be my dishwashing setup in the colder fall months. And I hate washing dishes, so that will bring me joy. I grabbed another bag of these jelly beans, the sour jelly beans, because my son has, up here in my cubby holes, I have the A, because I did buy T, E, and A in this jar, the one that had the monogram. Yep, those are delicious. That is all that is left of that gigantic jar, because my son loves them and we use them all the time. So they live in the cubby holes up here where it says TEA. I'll probably show you guys a picture up there, because I don't know if you guys can actually see it. Can you guys see it there? See, it says TEA. Some treats that we use for different things, but I picked up another bag because, I mean, they're an amazing buy for $1.25, and they're gonna get eaten up. Trust me, they're sour candy. We are sour candy addicts in this house. Last but not least, you guys, I can't even fake the funk and try to pretend like I don't know what I'm gonna say about this. These suck. Like, I'm devastated. And I wanted them so badly. And I said in my video, even if they don't work as a vacuum cleaner, I would love to have them for kids to play along with their parents. But here's the big fat bummer about that. I thought that they had a USB cable. I mean, they're adorable, right? USB mini vacuum cleaner, adorable. You're supposed to be able to clean up your computer area or your desk area. Well, my crumbs must be heavier and crummier than others, because I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to literally put something like breadcrumbs in a tray and show you. This does not work. It's on and it's making noise. And I had a feeling that it wasn't going to work, but everybody reviewed these like they work. I don't know why people are going to make you go out and spend your $1.25 when the thing doesn't work. And here's the thing. I wanted to give it to kids because I was like, even if it doesn't actually work like a vacuum cleaner, it's still really cute for little kids to pretend like they're vacuuming. But guess what? This USB cable, the minute you take it off the charger, it stops working. You must have it attached to the wall. So nothing is happening now. Did you guys see that? You have to have it plugged in. So maybe if the kid is, I mean, the cord is about, I would say 3 feet long. It's 3 feet long. So if the kid is just vacuuming right by the socket, fine. But I wouldn't want my kid vacuuming by a socket anyway. So I'm not happy with this. If this came out and this charged, I would give it a thumbs up. It does have like all the things it needs to have. They even have a little filter. I kind of knew this wasn't going to work because I bought one of these once on clearance at CVS for like 99 cents. Yeah. I bought it really cheap on 90% off. I don't remember, $1 maybe. And I was so excited and it didn't work. But this, look, shouldn't it be sucking? Look, it's not even sucking my hair up. Look, Do you guys see that? It doesn't suck anything. Not at all. Maybe. But I tried it and it didn't work. I'll try it again, but I'm very disappointed because mostly I wanted it to be colorful like this, make the noise, and work for kids to play with. But I don't know. You're better off getting a dustbuster. Okay, so it's hooked up. I have my green vac and my green Dollar Tree vintage tray, and I put some instant coffee grinds in this tray. So I feel like that is kind of like dust, and we're gonna see if this actually cleans anything. Now in my car, I could not get it to work. It is working, but I feel like I have to force it to clean, and it is working. It does have some in there. It didn't work in my car. And it didn't work in the car because I was trying to vacuum some debris off of the rug in the car. But I guess when it comes to dust, all right, now it's sucking it up. Depends on, I guess, how close the particles are together, maybe. It does seem to be working. I don't know. Would you guys say that, what would you give that? It's supposed, I just don't know how I feel about. Okay, so when you turn it off, you have to make sure to empty it immediately because it does just drop it all back out. I don't know. It's no dustbuster, guys, but I mean, it kind of is pushing. It's I guess suck is kind of a strong word. I really wonder what Vivian Tries is going to say about this. I'm really curious. I mean, it is only $1.25. What would you guys rate this out of 1 to 5? The fact that when I turn it off, that happens. Okay, so I didn't even mean to do that, but I guess it will collect dust. You have to kind of force it. I don't know, you guys. You tell me. I think it's kind of a 3. This is a 3 in my book. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below if you bought a ton of these, because I bought 6 of them. I was really psyched, and I was going to buy everywhere I went. I was going to get a few of them to buy a ton of them for kids to play with, but I was disappointed. Please let me know in the comments down below how you felt about them and if you feel that they're worth $1.25. Have I judged them too harshly? That's it, guys. That's everything that I can share today in this video. I appreciate you all so much. This community has hit 20K and counting. We are almost at 20,300 subscribers. We are well over 20,200. I have a lot of exciting gifts and things coming at you guys. Just bear with me. We are just now starting the very busiest time of the year for me because October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Of course, November is Thanksgiving, and Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Everybody wants something under their tree. So bear with me because I promise you it will be worth the wait. We have a lot of exciting items to come in the future for you guys, and I'm putting together something a little different, so I want to make sure that I do it right so I don't screw it up and make people pissed off at me, because I really would like to keep my loyal subscribers happy and loyal. And with that, I just want to say thank you. Please leave a comment down below. Make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Please share the video any way you can. Tell your friends to watch my videos. Put them on in the background. Since that crazy stuff happened to me over the summer, lots of things have changed. Yes, this channel is growing, but I did lose a lot of my viewership. It's kind of complicated and I don't want to get into it, but I would really greatly appreciate if you guys could share my videos so that we can get the views up and back to where I was a few months ago. And with that, I say to you guys, thank you all so much, and stay safe and stay savvy, my friends. Bye-bye.
That's it, guys. Have you guys found anything amazing lately? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to like this video, and
Please make sure to share it with your friends and subscribe. Stay safe and stay savvy, guys. Bye-bye.